The United States is a vast and diverse country, with varying levels of crime and safety across its 50 states. While some states enjoy low crime rates and peaceful communities, others struggle with high rates of violence, theft, and other criminal activities. In this list, we will explore the top 10 most dangerous states in the USA in 2024, based on data from the FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Program, which tracks crime rates across the country. These rankings take into account factors such as violent crime rates, property crime rates, and overall crime rates per 100,000 inhabitants. Let's have a look at 10 most dangerous states of USA in 2024. Number 10. Louisiana. Louisiana ranks as the 10th most dangerous state in the USA, with a violent crime rate of 554.8 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's high crime rates are largely driven by its major cities, such as New Orleans and Baton Rouge, which struggle with gang violence, robberies, and homicides. Louisiana also has a high rate of property crime, with 3,514.1 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 9. Arkansas. Arkansas ranks 9th on the list, with a violent crime rate of 556.6 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's crime rates are fueled by its high rates of domestic violence, aggravated assault, and robbery. Arkansas also struggles with a significant methamphetamine epidemic, which contributes to its high crime rates. The state's property crime rate is 3,571.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 8. Alabama. Alabama ranks 8th, with a violent crime rate of 561.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's major cities, such as Birmingham and Montgomery, experience high rates of violent crime, including homicides and aggravated assaults. Alabama's property crime rate is 3,634.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants, with a significant number of burglaries and thefts. Number 7. Oklahoma. Oklahoma ranks 7th, with a violent crime rate of 566.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's crime rates are driven by its high rates of domestic violence, child abuse, and substance abuse. Oklahoma City and Tulsa, the state's largest cities, experience high rates of violent crime and property crime. The state's property crime rate is 3,711.1 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 6. South Carolina. South Carolina ranks 6th, with a violent crime rate of 573.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's major cities, such as Columbia and Charleston, experience high rates of violent crime, including homicides and robberies. South Carolina's property crime rate is 3,819.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants, with a significant number of burglaries and thefts. Number 5. Mississippi. Mississippi ranks 5th, with a violent crime rate of 585.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's crime rates are fueled by its high rates of poverty, unemployment, and substance abuse. Jackson, the state capital, experiences high rates of violent crime and property crime. Mississippi's property crime rate is 3,933.1 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 4. Tennessee. Tennessee ranks 4th, with a violent crime rate of 593.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's major cities, such as Nashville and Memphis, experience high rates of violent crime, including homicides and aggravated assaults. Tennessee's property crime rate is 4,044.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 3. Missouri. Missouri ranks 3rd, with a violent crime rate of 614.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's crime rates are driven by its high rates of gun violence, gang activity, and substance abuse. Kansas City and St. Louis, the state's largest cities, experience high rates of violent crime and property crime. Missouri's property crime rate is 4,234.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 2. Alaska. Alaska ranks 2nd, with a violent crime rate of 631.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's remote location and harsh climate contribute to its high crime rates, including domestic violence, sexual assault, and substance abuse. Anchorage, the state's largest city, experiences high rates of violent crime and property crime. Alaska's property crime rate is 4,509.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants. Number 1. Nevada. Nevada ranks as the most dangerous state in the USA, with a violent crime rate of 643.9 per 100,000 inhabitants. The state's major cities, such as Las Vegas and Reno, experience high rates of violent crime, including homicides, robberies, and aggravated assaults. Nevada's property crime rate is 4,634.9 incidents per 100,000 inhabitants, with a significant number of burglaries and thefts.